Hey there everybody, welcome. Thanks for watching. Goeiemiddag almal. Baie welkom en dankie dat julle saam kyk. Ek vertrou julle gaan hierdie video saam met my geniet. I trust you will enjoy this video. Last week we ended off where I had completed the piano tracks. I was a little unsure about a couple of things, but this week we're going to see how I edited them. So this video is going to entail the editing of the piano tracks, and you remember that one bass note that was incorrect? We're going to fix that, and you're going to see how I fix it in this video. As always, just a quick shout out to all my Patreon subscribers. Thanks so much, guys. You make these videos possible. If you're not a subscriber on Patreon yet, do pop over, have a look. You may want to support just because you like what I do, or there are quite a few perks. You might want to get in on some of the perks. As always, a reminder to subscribe down below and follow this channel. In that way, you will always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Like, share, invite a bunch of friends. There may be a couple of people out there who may also enjoy these videos. Folks, now onto the editing of last week's piano track. What I'm going to do is, and I'm going to just edit the one or two spots. There were one or two spots where I played, in my left hand I think I hit a note that wasn't nice. And there was one place at the end of verse 2, I think. It was the end of verse 1, where I made a mistake. I played a wrong chord. I'm just going to fix that note so that I don't have to record the whole thing again. I'm going to open up the piano track. Let's just see. It should be open there in MIDI. That's right. Bring it right up to there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow it as I go and listen to what's happening and see if I'm happy and satisfied with what I've got. And there it is, right there. This is also where I corrected the other tracks. If you look over here, this is where I've corrected them all to play the correct chord in the verse. It's the same spot in this verse that I will have to correct for the bass. I'll go do that in just a moment. But let's see this piano. There was something I played incorrect chords on the piano. It should be A flat. So the problem is here. Let's see if I just move this one. If I can save the day. What note is this? This is an E flat. That's fine. That'll be the E flat as well. What is this one? Yeah. So I played correctly with most of my hands, most of my fingers, but I made the mistake this one note. For some reason I went to the D, I think. What was it? Yeah, for some reason I played a D. So let's just listen if it's fixed. Yeah, and I'm also not going to let this one be double. I'm going to just pull this one in here and give it make it like a, what are we doing? Make it a G. Let's do that. I'm not going to do that, see what it sounds like. Okay, they'll have to ring. They don't ring at the moment because I played them short. Have them ring. Sounds like. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm saving it as it is. So I'm going to continue. Let's just listen to the rest of the song. I think there's a note error right over there. We're playing what notes? This is an F, C, and I think this is a note error. I'm just going to remove that one. I hit a little note there. If only. So that's fine. You probably won't hear it in the mix, but for me, I know it's there. I want to fix that one because there was something in the left hand that bugged me here. Fixing the E, let's see if that solves the feel of the left hand C. This C over here is bugging me. I may need to make it a B. Oh, no, it's odd, but I think it's fine for the chord. Let's listen if it's on a B. Let's just see what happens. I think I like it more. I think I like it more. mistake. I like the gliss. Something goes wrong there. Let me just solo this because there's something bugging me there. Now, that note, that little one over there, you can't hear it. It's very, very soft. If you look down below, here's the volume for it. It's very soft. I probably just hit it with my finger as I played. You can't hear it at all, but it irritates me. My OCD doesn't allow it to remain. I saw it the previous once or twice that I ran through. I thought, just ignore it. Just ignore it! But it's there, and it's bugging me, so I'm taking it away. Clean. Now you will notice right at the end that everything didn't end perfectly together because there's a bit of a rit built in. And normally when I'm doing my own songs and I'm recording and I close off with a rit. For those of you who don't know what a rit is, it is from the Italian word ritardando, there's another one that's used sometimes which is called rallentando. But ritardando means retarded. Ritardando? Retard. It means to slow down. So you often use that at the end of a song to slow the song down into an end. When I do my own rits in songs at the end, I often don't program the click. I just let the click run and I just slow down. And what's typical in a rit is because we're all recording individually, not the band together, we can't watch each other and we can't feel exactly what the other guy's doing. So you try and get it from the music, but you often then miss the ending. So what we typically do is we just straighten it all out. What I will do is once I've recorded and once I'm done, I'll come and I'll move maybe the acoustic and move the bass and the piano and make sure they all sort of line up for their last chord. I just listen to what I'm speaking of. Then it slows down. And I sort of try and feel it with the drums. I want to play it without the click that you can hear the difference. So what I'll probably do is I might just move the drums later or just bring everything in a little bit earlier when I'm done. But I'm happy with this take. I'm going to keep it. I'm quite satisfied with it. So here's verse 1. Let's just listen to it and see where the problem comes in. That still feels too rushed to me. There's one, you probably hear it. There's a piece of piano there. I heard it the first time, I listened to it a second time, and I thought I'm satisfied, but I'm not. It does bug me, unfortunately. I'm afraid I cannot let this fly. So I select them, move them a little more onto time. If one day, in the next following weeks, when I have access, I move them to there. There are the counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's the next measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. And each count is subdivided into eighths, as you can see the eighths there. So I just move that right up to about over here. I don't snap it necessarily. Sometimes we like to snap that they're exactly on spot. But if you remember what I said in a previous video, what makes human music sound human is the little small errors that sometimes are there. Like even here, you can see I haven't snapped it right to the spot. I've dropped it a little bit late. Let's just hear what this sounds like. Even this one I'd like to move. This one is slightly better. And move it to there. Then we should be okay, because these sort of gring, they come in like that in a rolled arpeggio type of chord. I'm happy with it. Continue looking for the bass. So we need to fix that. Okay. I want to make this smaller. Take from there. Be a little more exact. And you recall that I do a region effect melodyne. Okay, so here you can see it. Where is it? I'm just looking for it. There it is. And as you can see, it's a C. Here you can see it's a C. So we want this to be an E flat right over here. It shows it as D sharp. I'm going to transpose it and just see what it does. So there is. Let's listen to it and just hear if it's okay. Because I'm not sure if it's going to be okay. It might sound a little odd, specifically because it's very exposed right here. We have only a little bit of piano playing gently and a bass line along with it. So it's a very exposed piece. When you're in a big, fat, full mix, you can get away with some of these things because it's all blended into the mix with guitars and drums and everything running. Here it's very exposed. Let's just listen to what it sounds like. I'm happy with it, which means it is corrected and ready. And there we go, folks. Another one of the episodes has come to an end. We've now done the piano track. You saw me do that. You saw me edit some few notes on the piano where I felt I didn't play entirely correctly and perfectly. You saw me fix the bass. So, with that, we come to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting. I encourage you, do subscribe and share this video. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. In the next episode, we're going to look at maybe some keys, possibly some pads, string pads maybe, organs maybe. We'll see where that goes. But that is what's lined up for the next episode. Probably some pads, keyboards of some sort. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye-bye.